Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
I am the Flash.
How you feeling, black man?
Hey, man, I am good. How have your week been? I see you wrapped up a new series.
Yes, another series in the can. You know what I'm saying? Just knocking these things out one by one. But it's smooth. Mm-hmm. We've been going smooth. Ain't been too many issues.
So you're going to be like the new Zane. Remember back in the days?
Yep.
Mama used to read the Zane books.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to have them things be passed around.
So you the digital Zane.
That's what I'm after this project. That was the specific goal, is to channel the urban erotic novel fans. And
Erotica.
Yeah, this one of them, like, we was in our bag on this one.
Okay.
You'll be like, oh, all y'all superpowers combined, y'all use them correctly on this one. It's like one of those projects. So I'm excited for y'all to see it.
Ain't like one of the Tyler Perry movies.
Nope. Hell.
Get your brother out the casket.
Get him out the casket. You think we need something from you or anybody else?
Get him out the casket.
Get him.
And these goof ass niggas gonna get his body out the casket.
Hold his head. Like,
hey, then put him in the truck and drive off.
I told you we should have buried him here. So if y'all are not aware of what we're talking about, divorcing the black.
Hey, man.
So you know when like people be talking about Tyler Perry movies and like the bad, this is one of those that they be like referencing. He got some good ones. So I don't even, Tyler, if you hear this, yes,
say something.
We mess with you. But this one,
I support Tyler. I watch all Tyler stuff. But Tyler, it's the same storyline.
Yep.
It's the same shit. It's always a smart damsel in distress, and she a bad nigga picker.
Yep.
Hey,
every time.
She a Tommy Dimitrov all the time.
Every time.
And if y'all know who Tommy Dimitrov is, he used to be the general manager of the Falcons. So for all my Atlanta people, you know what I'm saying? He always picked up. He's a bad picker.
Yep.
So then, you watch it and you see all the stuff in the same thing, and he died. He wanted a divorce because his mama ain't never liked her.
Mm-hmm. You ain't never want good
but
for me.
That's way different than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant left his family.
Yep.
They said don't marry that bunny.
Bruh. So my thing is about the movie, and we don't get to the Kobe thing because that is also a topic on our agenda today. The movie, I don't know if this is what I feel like he's saying to black women. I think he calling black women stupid. No. I know that's a bold stance, and y'all gonna be like, why you think that?
No. He's not calling black women stupid. He's calling he's saying that black women are choosing, and the men are the worst of the worst.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you see somebody do something bad, you're gonna be like, that's a stupid decision, right?
He's saying that there's no good men.
Is that what he's saying? Or is he saying that
well
he's showing this strong, independent, or I won't say independent, he's showing this strong women.
But yeah, she wasn't a strong woman though. Think about it. Megan was a devoted wife. Mm-hmm. And once again, these women, all his movies always got to deal with a devoted wife. Mm-hmm. They're not the strong, I don't need a man type women. He shows women who are damsel in distress, and they get a guy. Yeah, he the worst of the worst.
Well, I say strong, not in like the strong and independent way, but strong as in like they can take this like large amount of emotional abuse and just like be like.
But see, the thing is, unfortunately, a lot of guys, people who deal with trauma, especially if they deal with trauma, mama trauma, mm-hmm. That's how they view their mothers. It's women who just take so much. That's why you see so many of these women talking about how they don't want to be married. Mm-hmm. Just like, I'm going to show a clip in a minute about Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant, once again, we talk about it every week. And he basically, I'm going to play the clip. I ain't even gonna
describe it.
Cause this shit had me so goddamn hot.
That's the pastor, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not the one that's married to Shaq. Oh,
no.
Who the one married? Keon.
16% are Latino. This is the largest amount of single black women post-slavery. And so here's the disconnect nobody's talking about. The largest demographic of those who are single are educated, high-achieving black women. And so I know you done found Chef Boyardee, but but everybody else is at Cookout and Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Black women who are single and did, it is, everything the church told them to do. They went and got degrees. They are walking every day. They drinking water. They done pull pork it out of their diet. They saving. They go to midweek Bible study. It's still not happening.
So, I played that clip because that ties into the Tyler Perry syndrome of his movies. Because Tyler Perry audience is church women, single women, and flag guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just putting it out there, and not saying it's nothing wrong with all of those demographics, but that's why it's catered to one thing. And once again, Tyler Perry is a mirror image of the Jamal Bryants. They're the mirror image. You know what I'm saying? Because they all say, "Oh, it's so many women who are quote unquote single." They did everything the church said do, but the church didn't do one thing. And know what the church didn't do?
What?
Teach them how to get along with men.
Yeah. At all.
They taught them how to be valuable to their society, but not be valuable to a man. They didn't teach them how to be helpmates to men. They taught them how to compete with men. So, in Tyler Perry movies, he always show a woman who's just suffering and she want the best for her man, but he don't want nothing for herself. So, unfortunately, that's how they look at us. But when you go to the Census Bureau, when you see 57% of black guys are in the middle class, and you see almost 50% of guys are single, no kids, never been married. And the problem is, you can't tell me that's all you meet in this majority of men who are single. You know what I mean? You can't tell me. So why aren't you meeting these guys?
You talking about the 50% that
The 57% of these. Why aren't you meeting these guys? I'm gonna tell you why.
why is that?
Because you don't add any value to these guys. But also, those are the women who always talk about how they want a man. Every time, I said before, every time you hear a woman talk about how they want a husband, they want a man, they want a family, it's always for they won't be lonely. It's always for that somebody can help them out. It's always for what you can do for them.
Or you'll hear the so we can be a power couple. That's the only other alternative.
It's always got to be a power couple. But the thing about being a power couple is she has to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I heard something the other day talking about I want to pray like God but have a body like a stripper. And all the women talking about I don't see nothing wrong with that. So you want to have a stripper body. So for people, you can't lust over yourself. So you want people to lust over you. But you can't have me though because I belong to someone else. And that goes one or two ways. It shows, hey, I got options. Then it shows, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't really need you. You can't get where I'm going. So that's what's going on, and I hear it often. I hear it a lot. Like I hear so many women. Like Charleston White said something the other day, and it was one from an old podcast he did. I said, y'all so worried about titles, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, stuff like that. Don't tell me you love me. Most men, at a point now, we don't want nobody to tell us nothing. Show me you love me.
Prove it to me.
Show me you love me. Love is an action verb. Look it up. It's an action verb. Oh, because you showed me you love me by committing to me. I committed to you when I said I committed to you the first time I saw you. Men submit the moment I say this is gonna be my woman. That's when men submit. That's why the Bible says when a man finds a wife, your wife and I find you. I don't make you a wife. I make you my wife.
Yeah.
And then, I'm a wife. How? No one has ever elected you to be their wife. Go back to Tyler Perry movies. Oh, they just blind. They can't see a good thing.
Talking about the women? The women. You talking about?
Yeah. They can't see how good I am. There's something wrong with his eyes. It's not something wrong with how I operate. There's something wrong with him.
Yeah. And man, that movie is bad. But so even when I was breaking down, like, I feel like he's referring to them as stupid, is because, and this is only in the movie. The movie. I'm speaking on the movie. Go watch it if you haven't seen it, or don't. You can see it here. I'll just tell you what you need to know. But it's like, why does my best friend have to write a letter of all the nasty things my nigga did to me? I'm speaking in personification of the girl. My nigga did to me, for me to have to wake up and realize that I need a better situation.
Because friends, those women always feel like they friend deserve better. Let me tell you something. Women keep women single. And what happened was the friend wanted her to go get with I ain't gonna call him a simp. You know what I'm saying? Because he's I'm not calling the guy a simp. You know what I'm saying? The guy who was the knight in shining armor. Mind you, the guy she was with before the husband. The guy that was always around with the husband. That's why it's since that he got beat up. Because the husband was like, you trying to take my woman. You know what I'm saying? The person that she could have chose first.
Yeah. Back in high school. They were back in high school. But that's my thing. I'd rather send the message to women or men just making the right choice, as opposed to like, oh, you're so strong.
Yeah.
That you can make it through anything.
You chose wrong, so now this is your consequence. See, the problem with us is when we make particularly movies, write movies, and particularly when they deal with women, also like in black women, it's never a consequence for making the wrong choice. It's always, I chose you, so you should have did right.
Yeah.
No, if they wasn't right from the beginning, they ain't gonna do right all of a sudden because it's you.
That's that delusion factor that we as humans think. We think that we're gonna be the difference in the
different
equation.
maker. That's why, like I saw this person. I can't remember who it was. This person said something about, oh, I done married my wife for fun. I married her because God told me that was my assignment. We need to stop that. We need to stop that too. A woman's not your assignment. Now, once she becomes your wife, that's your responsibility.
Agreed.
She is not your purpose. Stop. The word didn't say that.
Yeah.
See, we remixed the word, and the problem is that's why he talking about some these folks in church can't find him. So you doing all that praying and God you ain't found no man yet. So you 50 in the singles ministry.
Leader.
Talking about some, I'm waiting on my person. You about to beat your person all right. You ain't got long. It's somebody waiting on you. On the other side.
The upper room.
You know what I'm saying? So when we see this, I'm like,
yeah,
we don't get it.
But you know what's also crazy? I also look at Tyler Perry and I understand why it's important to have positive male role models in young men's life early. Because I feel like he ain't seen nothing but women suffer.
Yeah.
All his life. So that all his stories are recreated, like suffrage of this woman who just in this immense, like, terrible situation. And I'm not saying that there aren't women out there that relate to it. And I understand that it's an entertainment, so you're gonna play up the drama, obviously. I get that. But at a certain point, it's like, okay. I felt like this was one of the movies, like, he was like a YouTuber, and he just made it because he could. There wasn't no point, wasn't no purpose. I mean, I get that he got everybody who was recently divorced and, like, kind of like trying to like support them through they mishaps. But I just be like, come on, bro. I don't think this got to be every story, every like damn. So I just be so to me, what it says to me when I meet women, all it says to me is that they all make bad decisions.
But you know the reason why they make bad decisions?
Why is that?
Because
No
they
consequences?
don't. No, that's number 2. One, they aren't the ones supposed to be doing the choosing. When we gave that choice to women, you see what happened? Women wasn't supposed to be the one picking and choosing how their life is going to go. Now, what happened was the fathers, the brothers, the uncles, the male figures around her supposed to chose this man. But the problem is these women get educated and feel like, well, I'm so smart and y'all are dumb and I know what's the best for me. But what ends up happening is they get someone that they want.
And not somebody they need.
And not someone they need. That goes back to last week. If they're a powerful woman, they don't want a powerful man. Because that powerful man is going to override her. She's the boss. You know what I'm saying? So she got to get a subordinate.
So is it like a woman ego thing that wants the power? Yeah,
yes,
like
it's all an ego. Think about it. When you listen to them long enough, it's all. And what they tell you is, hey, that's what men want. Men want a woman who need them. Exactly. That means she get with me because she need leadership. And someone gonna say, well, my daddy led me. You're right. That's why your daddy walked your ass down the aisle and gave you to somebody else. He relinquished his responsibility to someone else. That's why the father gives you away. I'm talking over a lot of people's head, and I'm talking marriage. I'm talking about marriage stuff. I know I'm talking about over a lot of people's tops because only 26% even heard this kind of conversation. I know I'm going over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he gives you. Cause you what if you ain't had no dad to walk you down now? Well, you ain't have no male figure. That's the problem by having leadership and having protection and having provision. See, this series, this 10-part series should be called the Provision Series that we're working on. Because I told y'all, like, okay, I was riding down the street today, and I saw it was kind of I was in the car, I was turning, I couldn't get back around, but I saw that at my peripheral pushing her car. She got out. I was trying to see what was going on, but light turned green. I was in the track. Anyway. Long story short, she was pushing her car. And in my mind, I'm saying, damn, why is she pushing her car? Because she didn't have nobody else. Nobody else in the car. But that goes back to what I said about the gorilla. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. So the downside about no one having you is having to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we don't tell them that in the church. We don't teach them that part. Because we teach them, daddy gonna make sure you got, even though you got a man, and you got two men. Your daddy and me. me, your husband. And I'm always gonna override your husband because I'm your daddy.
So are these consequences and situations that we as men have created?
Yes.
Or allowed?
Yes, we have allowed them. We've allowed them because we come from the Tyler Perrys. All we seen was trauma. Mama trauma. We've allowed them because we like, because we're not gorilla pimps like people think we are. That's why they call it a square love and a pimp love. Like a square love is compassionate about a broad. But most guys are compassionate about women. It's only a small percentile that's not. But that small percentile is also the ones who have all the girls. Because women feel sorry for them. So they give them all the loving, all the play. You get all the snatch. I ain't gonna call it the other word.
He get to squeeze the juice box dry.
Yeah. he gonna squeeze it dry.
Sucking that thing like a Capri Sun. Yep. Yep.
Then be blowing it like a little kid. Like a little kid.
Yeah, playing with the straw and everything. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and yeah, you also gotta bring up the topic we was talking about earlier.
Before we start talking, this kind of goes into
yeah,
because we had just saw something. It was a girl.
Was it a video?
Yep, I'm about to pull it up.
You go pull it up. But it also is another topic that kind of goes into this a little more, which got me intrigued because as marriage slowly approaches my life, the path that I walk.
That's the having a girlfriend.
Yep. And it's engagement season. Everybody around getting engaged. You like, all right, y'all making my life hard.
Okay.
Making my life hard.
Very convenient. I don't think I'm destroying anybody's home because their husband is my supposed boyfriend. That's not my business. You meet married men that 6 months, 3 months, they don't have sex at home. But they want to fuck you every day. They come to their girlfriend's house. They want, as they enter, they want just they do. But at home, there is nothing. So how you go? So that's my fault that you're not having fun at home, and that you can have that fun with me 1,000,000 times in a day if you so wish. You will always come to me. Once the man is married, yes, he should be out of bounds. For who? Life is preference, right? I like to date married men. You cannot date married men. Let me do what works for me. Primary thing that keeps that man coming back is the sex. It's not anything else. I'm gonna go into sex a little bit. Tell me more, mommy.
So, I saw that on Tasha K, but I saw it before Tasha K put it up.
Mm-hmm.
And the young lady was saying that she prefers married men because he come over there,
yep.
and married men prefer her because they not getting it at home, and women are mad at her.
Cause is she part of the problem?
Because they say she's part of the problem. Because they be like this, well, you wouldn't have these quote unquote guys cheating so much if you didn't have women like that. No, guys wouldn't cheat as much if you get a nigga some ass. I'm not saying it's all about that.
Yeah.
But the husbands are meeting her and coming to her because what he said, she said, he come over here and do what he want to do. We having fun over here.
Mm-hmm. Do you? Okay.
Go ahead now.
So this is like I'm trying to choose words carefully because obviously marriage is not a thing in which I have ever experienced. So to anybody, just take this with this. I'm a novice in this. Is it? I know part of the battle is, or a lot of marriages, it's sexless, right?
Yeah.
I think there's another part where it's just some niggas gonna be niggas and they. Yada yada yada.
Some guys is gonna
Come
on, go on, give Superman. Come on. I know about be something crazy.
No, it's just like
I know about be something crazy.
I'm trying to think of like what I wanna ask or necessarily say because there's just so many thoughts around marriage of just like, okay, is it? Because I'm the type, okay. Let's say certain things I can't do with my girlfriend, right? Hypothetical girlfriend. Like, it's just like I see her in a certain light and have a certain level of respect for her, right?
What's that?
What? The respect?
What you can't do, what you can't.
No, it's just like, it's just in more so in sexual acts in general. Like, I won't like do certain things.
You're going to be in trouble.
For a girlfriend, but I can more so tap into it with somebody that's not a girlfriend.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. For one, throw that out the window because you better be wanting to do that with the person you married to. Because if you like that thing getting knocked off in the car, you better give it somebody. I tell you all the time. You better give somebody who knock it off in the car. Don't give nobody to tell you who they'll do it when you want them to do it, or you better do it. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna be home one day. You gonna be like this. Because that's something you like doing. You're going to be home one day and when they ain't been done, you're going to want it done eventually. And you're gonna be sitting, then you're gonna be asking her this shit. She gonna look at you like this. Where you come from? You acting like a weirdo. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, freaky
like
ass
this,
shit.
like this. If you is doing intercourse things, you got a girl you do intercourse things with, you better do all the intercourse things you like doing with her. Cause you don't want to be tied down to her for the rest of your life. And you ain't getting that. The problem with most guys is they meet these girls and they barely have sex. Mm-hmm. They barely be intimate.
Yeah.
She don't get
like from the start.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she gotta
Definitely pay attention to the signs up front.
You got to kind of coercing her doing it. Yeah. You got to buy her to do it. You know what I'm saying? Almost like you got a prostitute, like you got to, like Eddie Murphy, you put $200 on the table every time you go out for her to do these things. Mm-hmm. And what ends up happening is these guys ain't getting none. That's why them other girls exist.
Yeah.
And he'll rather pay her than he'll come home happy. He can last a month without getting none. So you really think a dude who pay bills and a dude who take care of a home and have provision for a home, you really think he's okay but not getting none for a month?
Oh no. That ain't gonna fly. For sure. For no man.
You
for
think
sure.
He's okay? Now some guys just unfortunately
check on that brother.
That's their life. You know what I'm saying? You think that's okay? Then here's the crazy thing about that. And when you hear women talk, especially women my age, oh, women be wanting just as bad as men do. Oh, they do, huh? So why would I want some? Why is the problem then? Mm-hmm. So you're lying.
No, it's because you're not doing the things that they want you to do.
But his thing though, but what ends up happening is they end up giving to somebody who ain't doing it anyway. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, these conversations all sound crazy because some people just be talking on both sides of their ass. Mm-hmm. It's like you want a guy to do it, but when the guy does it, he ain't doing the way you want to do it. So now you're turned off. Mm-hmm. But you want to do to propose to you and be your man, but you don't want to do this because that's what you feel like he ain't doing enough for it. Mm-hmm. See, that's what happened. I was saying earlier about giving them too many choices. Mm-hmm. Because the problem is, they know a dude who they ain't got to do that for.
Yeah. And
they gonna get everything they want because he really hoped that. Anyway, but that leads to say most average married man ain't getting nothing at home.
Yeah. I'm also an avid believer in this is just me, not everybody. I'm an avid believer in a side chick is necessary. Because
you're not getting it at home. Because you need it to be released. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But if you getting it at home, guess what you won't need?
Won't need a side chick.
Exactly. So to your point, hypothetically, they are quote unquote necessary because you're not getting it.
Yeah.
It's something that you're not getting, but here's the problem. Women be wanting monogamy, but they can pick and choose when they want to give it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to be the gate. All this is about them being a gatekeeper of your life. I've never in my wildest dream would imagine the helpmate wants to be the boss of your life. How the help want to be the boss? Yeah. Let me take that back. We talked about it last week. To watch you try to eat that damn apple. I digress. And that's why God chastised them with men the way he chastised men. Yeah. That's why when we're talking about this,
she wanted one up on Adam.
Yeah, and when we're talking about this, that's why people say, "Well, men are sassy because they're talking about this because you shouldn't be worried about that." And you know what though? And they're exactly right. We should not be worried about it because that's why God chastises us the way He chastises us because we the man. And once we get back in our position, the world gonna be back to normal. And like you said, like you asked me all the time, is it too far gone? It's not. But no, you know why it's so hard to get back in our position?
Why?
Because niggas go without having sex. Niggas go without that whistle getting wet. Mm-hmm. Then somebody gonna tell you, well, that's a sacrifice you got to make. But guess the thing though, God never meant for us to have that sacrifice. That's why He created Eve.
Man,
he never meant for us to have that sacrifice.
Yeah,
that's why I don't be understanding. It said a man should not be alone. But you'll listen to these preachers. Oh, you got to sacrifice, get where you need to be at. Then God gonna.
Yeah.
Then when you get one, you scared she trying to get over on you the same way Eve did Adam.
Now we kicked out the garden. And I'm looking at big head Bianca like, what the?
But your stupid ass.
We had everything we needed. Everything.
Provided everything you need. That's why when women say they want a provider, girl, you don't want me, you want God. He the provider.
Yeah.
He flow through me for I can be able to do the things I do for you. So you should be thanking him every day for me.
Yeah, they're gonna say you being too sassy on that one.
Yeah, you should be thanking him every day, because the thing is, and the problem is, because you don't want to thank me, you don't want to give me no credit. Like you said 100 episodes back, give me my credit. They want all the credit, but that's why they pushing cars. That's why they on internet crying. That's why they making posts about feminism. Feminism lied to me. There's a lot of women walking around here mad now. I saw it the other day.
Yeah, I can't believe y'all got tricked on that one.
Women are mad, they getting tricked. Then someone gonna say, well, there was a master plan to get tricked, but you knew you was getting tricked. Yeah, man, married dudes ain't getting no play, bro. That's why married niggas be so happy to go outside. Somebody say they cute.
Yeah.
Then what's gonna happen is a Tyler Perry movie is he don't acknowledge his wife. And think about it, every dude in all the Tyler Perry movies, they ain't never no fly ass nigga. Now they wives be bad. Kelly Rowland, Megan Good, Taraji, they be bad. That nigga be having a bad wig on with a bad accent.
Looking toe up.
Nigga can't talk for real.
Beard don't connect. Yeah.
That's the picture he paints.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's my thing. It's like, is he painting?
That's not a reality. You know, it's not a reality.
That's where I get confused in his art, because I'm like, is this a reality that you've seen?
No, that's reality that he's painting. You can't paint him as being a together guy. Because if he's together and he's doing all this stuff, that's why'd I get mad? No, it was a Diary of a Mad Black Woman. One of them. When the nigga was the big house and stuff, I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is the bad guy from Law and Order. The thing is, that's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah. He don't never make him be no strapping, good looking guy who just act like a damn fool, unless he Blair Underwood and he's slapping the strippers at the house. And
yeah. Hey, married women, get your nigga some. Get that boy some. But you know, it's crazy. I also talked to a girl recently, and she was telling me how the same thing that girl said. She prefers to date or prefers to sneaky link with married men because she ain't got to worry about all the responsibility of taking care of him. She just literally gets to have fun and enjoy the good parts.
You know what? Here's the crazy part about it. He pay her to do that. It's called prostitution. And what ends up happening is the moment he stopped paying extortion, you know what I'm saying? You know, they like now they like using a lot of words like sex trafficking and stuff. They use those words. I'm not using.
They're trying to bring them RICO charges on
RICO charges. So now I'm using words on them like prostitution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Extortion.
Yeah.
Because now he's not paying you anymore. Now you want to extort him.
I'm gonna
tell your wife. I'm gonna mess your whole family up.
I'm gonna bust this case wide open. All right, Sherlock, hold on.
Murder, She Wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fatal Attraction. But yeah, man, married nigga ain't getting no play. Married niggas ain't getting none. That's why they say 80% of
but
OnlyFans is married men.
Oh yeah. Them niggas be going crazy on that.
Then they say, why? He ain't getting none at home. So he has to go look on social media. He had a woman sitting right there. Them one of the reasons I never get them one of the reasons right there.
Yeah.
I would never do that again. Are you serious? My nigga right mind gonna sign for that bullshit.
But and so then that brings me back to the question of like, is marriage ever worth it?
once again, what you was over there trying to explain. Well, there's certain stuff I want to do with my girl, something I know. No, you gotta get your motherfucker that you want to do all that shit with, and she want to do all that shit with you. Not, and it's not temporary, and it's not on consignment, and it's not limitations. You got to get somebody who want to do the same thing with you, and they gotta love doing it with you. You know what I'm saying? She got her mind. She got to have a clock on her mind. Be like this. I ain't getting a nigga no head all week. I'm tripping. She got to be mad at herself for not coming up to give you no head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. More of a let me get you what you need.
Let me give you what you need. You know what though? Because when I give you what you need, I get what I need.
Everybody happy.
Everybody happy.
Happy spouse, happy house, right?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you get what I need. You coming home, you cutting grass. Then what happens is, why I gotta do all that for you to get something? You gotta work 4 hours to get your paycheck.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? And even this is a danger game that married men do play with, just, messing with girls outside of the marriage, obviously. I just forgot my whole train of thought. Damn it, I didn't lost the goddamn thought. It was right there.
So where they mess up at, they out here tricking you home?
It's like okay, so like when you're in the responsibility of marriage and the duty of marriage, is it also a big percentage of guys who don't get none because of all the shit that marriage entails? And I'm saying that taking care of kids, doing this, and then like life kind of catching you up.
Let me tell you something now, because you do it anyway. Let me tell you this. All that, they were hard with the kids. Girl, shut the hell up. It's hard with the kids married, being not married. It's hard. Because I feel like, because I pay so many bills. What the hell you work for? Well, I feel like I don't really supposed to work. So what you think you're supposed to do all day? I think I just supposed to be, somebody just let me be cute and go to school to go get more degrees. To do what?
Because you don't want to work.
The thing is, you want to do everything else but be an adult. Being intimate is an adult interaction. It's not for children. If it was, they wouldn't call it child, whatever, and that other stuff. These are two. You gotta be. Then the thing is, it had to be two consenting adults. If we gonna be together, it gotta be consensual. That you want what I want. And me, unfortunately, I'm the leader of the show. I'm the leader of the band. I'm John Bon Jovi.
I'm MJ.
I'm Steven Tyler.
Yep.
I'm Eminem. This is my band.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's only a few times ever somebody else was the leader of the band and they become the forefront of the band. I'm talking about Genesis and Phil Collins, and I'm talking about Teddy Pendergrass, and I'm talking about Jerry Osborne. I'm talking some music talk. But anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is this. You have to get with someone who wants to do it with you regardless.
Yeah, I agree.
And like you regardless. And you gotta give someone who's gonna be valuable to where you want to go. See, when we hear women talk, I want a man who want to go where I'm trying to go. I don't supposed to be following you.
Yeah, no.
I don't supposed to be following you. I don't understand why you think following you gonna help. It ain't helped nobody yet. I ain't seen you with no dude follow you and they won.
Yeah, anytime I've ever chased after or followed,
you lost.
Yeah, I never.
You lost more than lost more than things you can think of.
Yeah, I never came out on top on that one.
Yeah, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant decided to leave and cleave, and okay, you do supposed to leave and cleave, but you're supposed to honor thy mother and thy father too. You can't have that much money and your parents ain't got no trust fund. Your parents ain't straight.
Yeah.
I ain't saying your job is to take care of your parents, because that's not your job. But Jelly Bean Bryant put that ball in your hand. His genetics made you 6'6". He played in the NBA. He played in the finals. You know what I'm saying? He put that thing in your hands. Yeah. Okay, You decide to go marry somebody he told you they didn't approve of. Not because they thought she was a bad person. They wanted you to get to your purpose first.
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't got to your purpose first, you wouldn't have been in no Denver hotel.
Yeah.
Doing and got to go back on and apologize by a $4 million ring. I'm sorry. You know,
so funny. I remember when that happened. I remember like,
you know what I'm saying? Then you was alienated, so you out there dropping 40 points a game. Anybody talking about why you dropped 40 points a game for a whole month? Yeah, because you alienated. Because they had your ass down in court, telling all your business. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to judge Kobe. I don't judge no man. But the thing is, you can't have the kind of money and do right by your people. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I had a wife and I died and I'm damn near $500-600 million in, you better take care of my mom and dad. Well, at least get them a 10-piece.
Yeah, something.
We got $500 million. You can't get them a 10-piece.
Mm-hmm.
A 10-piece. You can't give mom and dad a 10-piece. My sister them a 3-piece and a residual. You can't.
But I get, and I think that kind of goes back to what Dr. Umar was saying, right, about like the situation of like just like when you date outside of the race and then that money goes.
Because that money gonna go back to them.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, every time it don't matter. But honestly, most black guys who make good money like that is either they married to outside their race. It's a very few are married to women in their race, which is like half and half, I believe. I don't know the number, so don't quote me. But people don't have an ideal of family no more. Yeah. Like I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, we was talking about kids. Women always run around talking about them my kids. Them ain't your kids, them his kids. It's him, it's his lineage. His sperm make everything go. You're the carrier. Not saying that your job is not a huge job, but your job carries the lineage for his family. That's why everybody get his last name. Yep. But we don't. But the thing is,
Deion Sanders,
they go with and everybody tripping about him proposing to her. He's supposed to.
Yeah.
They've been together. They had a baby on the way.
You think that was a forced thing?
No, I think he wanted to marry her. But shit. I'm glad he's trying to marry her before the baby comes.
Me too. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it.
Instead looking like Bow Wow, baby mama. Then her
third, yeah.
Come on, bro. But we would talk about a woman like a Cardi B or somebody. I'm not saying Cardi B. I'm just using her example. If she was pregnant by Offset, we'll be like, oh, how dare she got pregnant by her husband. But we'll look at Shawty and be like this, at least she secured the bag.
Mm-hmm. Go, girl.
Nigga, hey, this don't work. They secure the bag and the last name and the legacy.
Yeah. For whatever reason, it's just the bag is all they care about. You can't, the other stuff is just, we don't need that.
But the legacy is the bag.
Shit, the legacy tied right to it. Yep.
That's why they call kids who out of wedlock a bastard.
Mm-hmm. Jon Snow. Game of Thrones.
Yeah. That's why they call them bastard children. That's why them children don't get the same thing these children get. They be like, oh, don't blame the children. No, we don't blame the children. We blame the goddamn mama. Now, I hate to say it. I'm going to be the one to say it.
Yeah, I just, we say this every week. I say this every time. When we gonna start understanding that we need each other?
Yeah, we need each other. But guess what?
We too worried about trying to prove we don't.
But we don't prove that we. Yeah. Guys don't prove. See, when we I don't like that statement. We say, oh, we don't. Guys don't do that. Mm-hmm. Women do that. They prove to you that you don't need them. I mean, that they don't need you. Mm-hmm. They just need your sperm and your money. That's a lot from us.
Shit, that down to everything.
That's everything.
My life force and my survival. Yeah.
So, yeah. But you don't need anything.
Yeah. Hey man, we invite y'all to come.
Come on, man.
Come on, get some of the pimping, get some of the game.
They don't want none.
Man, y'all better course correct your own life. If we all course correct.
Man, we all get
pull this thing back together.
We all get this thing, man, and like people ask me all the time, like, you know, before we close, I was having another conversation. Women be saying stuff like, he don't want a relationship, but he do relationship type things. What are relationship type things? I mean, this nigga call you? Or this nigga care about you?
Check up on you.
Check
Take
up
you
on
out.
you? Spend time with you? What is he? Because he doesn't want a title of being your man. He don't want a responsibility to be your man and take on everything. Doesn't mean he doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
I be so confused. Like, what is... Like, when they say, oh, yeah, I went over there and cooked them dinner, that's a girlfriend type thing. No, that's humanity. We're hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, we so stuck on how some shit gonna look. Like,
You said it earlier, we were too worried about labels and titles.
like I'm sitting here because, like, once again, you know, we're getting ready to close. Dr. Jamal Bryant was, oh, these women ain't got no money, so yeah, so they so smart at their job, they can't find you can't find a mate, but you don't supposed to find a mate. You're not prepared for a mate. So you mean tell me all these guys walk by you and be like, I don't want to marry? Because let me tell you this. I am where I am because I've been married already. I'm just saying, just for guys who ain't never been married. Ain't no nigga gonna walk by no chick. He ain't got no kids. He ain't never been married. And you check them, not them boxes. And he look at you. He see wife in you. He see, damn, she'll be a good mother to my kids because she good to me. And he don't want to marry you.
You know, I'm saying a lot. I've been niggas don't get back good things.
Then the thing is, look, I can go on and on and on.
Hey, they need it.
I can go on, but because, you know, like, and a lot of them be, look at how you take care of your business. Do you think somebody want to come in and take on that responsibility? Then he get bullied saying he ain't enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because he don't want to take on your mess.
You don't.
Like, I don't get it, bro.
You don't want to save you from your shit.
I want to save you from your shit.
Yeah.
That's like a dude who lives in chaos and be like, hey, you need to stay down with me even though I ain't trying to go to work.
Or I want you to be my peace.
Yeah, I want you to be my peace, even though I run the street every night.
There's that delusion, boy.
And they just sit there with him and be, oh, he run the street because one day I see the goodness and I see him working.
You're making good.
How you see this man working? He don't fucking work.
Just that potential. They see that.
Where you see work at in him? He don't even work. He doesn't work. He doesn't work. He doesn't read. He doesn't learn. He don't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think if you don't take nothing away from this message, it's like we have to be better pickers.
Yeah. And the thing is, when your big cousin tell you that he ain't it because this nigga don't work for real, walk away. Your man cousin tell you he ain't it because he walk away. Mm-hmm. And stop thinking a guy's a good guy because he don't tell you no and he buy you shit.
Yeah. Like,
when you listen to a woman's definition of a good guy, he makes sure I have.
Yeah. It's basically he's a slave to her. Like, in that sense of like he just does whatever I say.
Because he doesn't tell you no.
And he gives me what I want. He treats me like a whatever.
He's a good guy because when I say I want to go out to eat, he finds a way to take me.
Yeah.
That don't make him a good guy. That's like saying a girl thing good because she gave you something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I want y'all to do better. Yeah. It ain't even I want. I need y'all to do better.
Need you to do better.
It'd be so many situations where somebody will be like, oh, and he did this and that, and I stayed through this and that, and you be listening to the story, and the story literally gets dumber and dumber and dumber. Even us men, we'll ignore the red flag. We'll be like, oh, shawty, we're doing it, da, da, da. And we just keep allowing it. For whatever reason, it's very and men, we got it real bad. We gotta wait till a woman leave. Like we don't never.
Then when a dude leaves, he the worst. But let me tell you something about leaving. When you leave a woman who's not ready for you, she gonna come back stronger. I'm telling you. Now if she leave you and you ain't ready for her, she ain't come back because she all feel like she can do better than you.
Mm-hmm.
But when you leave her, and if she decides to come back, she gonna come back stronger. She gonna come back on your square.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna really, really be about you. Cause she gonna be like, man, cause sometimes you gotta let your girl go out there and see
Let's see what it is.
I mean, she gonna get ran through and beat up a little bit. She gonna get knocked off. She gonna get beat up in hotel rooms, and niggas gonna take her to Cabo and do all the stuff that you said you ain't gonna do to her. He gonna do all that shit up.
I was never really good with letting other people borrow my toys. My toys stay in my house because I got the batteries.
He gonna do all that shit and deal with her.
No.
And then you gonna be like this, but I don't want her because I know. Never mind. We invite y'all to come.
Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hey, join the movie, man.
Man, please share. But people do be sharing. That's so crazy.
Yeah. No, we appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like this thing, it's growing. It's growing, man. Like I see it, but more of this is just it's just for the ones that catch it and get it. It's for them. You know what I'm saying? It might not be
everybody don't catch it, and some people gonna be arguing with me all the time too. Man, you don't know what you be talking about. You be talking about all this other stuff. Okay,
keep living.
Keep living.
Keep living. Everything you've ever told me, even when I thought it was the craziest and wildest thing, I've seen it come to pass either in my life or somebody close to me.
And because I don't tell you nothing to harm you, and I don't tell you anything to make you feel like I'm smarter than you. I tell you how to be smarter than me.
Mm-hmm. Avoid the traps I fell into. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to teach you how to be smarter than me.
Yeah. Hey, man, hit that like button. Hey, till the next time, I'm Comedian Lonnie.
And I'm The Flash, and we're out. Peace.